Welcome everybody. Maxwell Melvins is very sick. I really hope he's okay. He really wanted to host tonight, but he is just out right now. So I'm taking the reins, and BL Shirelle will be joining us around 9 when she gets off work. So just kind of holding it down for now. I'm Fury. I'm the executive director of Die Jim Crow Records, and this is our fourth PPE into prisons benefit. And we just keep doing them because they've been very positive and a lot of fun. And they've helped us continue to raise funds for getting PPE into prisons. So far, we've donated over 9,000 masks. So it's been a really big success thanks to you guys. And we have got more to go. People are still really, really in need. So appreciate you sharing, donating. Definitely appreciate all our performers. We have another amazing lineup tonight, so it's going to be a great show. And thanks for spending your Sunday night with us. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the first three performers. Just give you guys a little bio. And then I'll hand it over to them, and they can just, go right back to back. So, first up, we have a cellist named Patricia Santos, who found out about through Instagram, and she's been tuning into some of our shows and checked out her work on her page and was really blown away. So, the official bio reads, she is a singing cellist and songwriter who has worked with many great artists, including Hooray for the Riff Raff. Sorry, guys, I think it's time for me to get glasses. Hooray for the Riff Raff, who was on last week, Catrice Barnes, and Valerie Simpson. She is a teaching artist for Musicambia, great program, a nonprofit that brings music instructions to incarcerated communities. That is so awesome. And then we have an old friend of mine, No Land, who is an artist, poet, and photographer from New York City, represent. And her work can be seen at www.maepoe.com. And Noland, why don't you go ahead and put that in the chat box so people can click that. Really talented poet, artist, known her for years. So thank you so much for finally getting on. This is great. And then going up third is Courtney Stepper, who is a producer and MC from Brooklyn. He describes himself as from parts unknown. So I'm just kind of curious to find out what that means and excited to see his stuff. Courtney DJ'd our Kickstarter launch party back in September and did a killer job. So it's really cool to have Court, I think he's going to be spitting some hip hop stuff. So it's just cool to have him on board for that. So without further ado, I'm turning it over to the three of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, still this morning with those kisses I crave. Now I'm cold in the evening, but my heart's not your slave. What a foolish mistake, one I shouldn't have made, to think you were the one. Why do you have to pretend this is not what it is? If what you really wanted was to have hers and his. But I don't need you with me, taking time from someone, the one I should love. Please try to keep in mind, dear, that I said from the start This may feel so good, but it's wrong. No more time to be kind, dear. Do you hear in my heart? You may come on so soft, but you leave me so long. Oh, darling, you drive me insane, but it's so hard to hate you. Your love on my brain. Too bad for me, too bad for you too. This is not to be, it is not you. You are not the one I should love. Thank you so much.
Nice.
On Zoom and Facebook for tuning in. The next tune is a Gillian Welch cover that I love a lot, and I hope we can all do a little bit of this right now. There was a Kemp town man used to plow and sing. He loved that mule and the mule loved him. When the day got long, as it does about now, I'd hear him singing to his mule cow. Calling, come on, my sweet old girl, I bet the whole damn world we're gonna make it, yeah, to the end of the road. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Bessie, hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. Said it's a mean old world, heavy in me. That big machine is just a picking up steam. They were supping on tears, they were supping on wine. We all get to heaven in our own sweet time. So come on, you Asheville boys, turn up your old time noise. Kick till the dust comes up from the cracks in the floor. Singing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Brother, hard times ain't gonna rule my mind. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. the Kemp Town man doesn't plow no more. I've seen him walking down to the cigarette store. Guess he lost that path, he forgot that song. Woke up one morning and the news was gone. So come on, you ragtime kings. Come on, you dogs, and sing. Pick up that dusty old horn and give it a blow. Playing hard times ain't gonna rule my mind, honey. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind, sugar. Hard times ain't gonna rule my mind no more. Thank you so much for having me. Looking forward to hearing everyone else. Thank you. Please donate if you can.
That was amazing. Where can we find that in the world again? Is that out anywhere?
My website is patriciasantos.com, and you can find me on Instagram at CelloPatraMusic, and Facebook /CelloPatraMusic.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Is it my turn?
Oh, I've been on mute, of course. Yes, yes, it is your turn. And also, Patricia, that was amazing. Thank you. Give it up for No Lands. Nice cardigan, dude.
Thank you.
My grandma would be jealous.
Lovely to see all of you, and thank you for the beautiful music. I have some poems that are kind of like one long poem, and it keeps getting altered. I know in my own mind that we all have a different definition of the words. Every word with its big letter and little letter, like the word no. Capital K N O W W W W W. Like each of us knows no thing, but we think we do. They would like to remind audiences that one's right to say something does not per se lend any validity to the statement. Seeing and sensing that looks are deceiving, you will work miracles that way. Alter visions. He started typing on my face, and from his hands exuded a type fact that could permeate a vast number of mutations to comprehend my fate as usually turning and spinning and rotating and spinning around and around and around and around, excruciating, rotating, lies. I start to lie down in another field, traveling to the expulsion of their minds, garden to the expulsion of their minds, asylum, in outlaw lands where you might feel compassion for the inhabitant of an unwieldy knife, tranquilize the judge with a tincture of distilled sound and a jeweled tongue, and seek a mystic unmocked and be still. In outlaw lands where you might feel compassion for the inhabitant of the unwieldy knife, or the bladed jewel, or the jeweled sword, tranquilize the judge with a tincture of distilled sound, and be still. Liberty pursued must flee. Hourglass, 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 hour. Spiritual, autobio, antibio, anti-geography, anti-graphic, anti-mythic, political, lyrical, mythical. The greatest men have gone unknown. You wanted them spoken more clearly. My hideous skepticism, said Arthur Rimbaud. The thing about a secret is, if you put it out there, someone might kill it, so it's better to be a joker in robes that billow. Like outlaw carnivals come to town, or mirror halls of shapeshift, uncovered, waiting to be yet discovered by tomb invaders on the prowl for purity. Call my bluff, call my bluff, call my bluff, somebody call my bluff. We hold this myth to be potential, they hold their truths to be self-evident, but our myth is not self-evident because it is a mystery. What opal smashed? What box for freedom? What cage for rage? Lies sell, truth believe. Treasures that lie, and the poet is always off stage, somewhere eating red tape. Surrender all form when the angle of justice returns. To the posture-striped warden, to the posture-striped warden, to the posture-striped warden on the chasing pennies festival throne. Seeking to leave world liberated from painted cake, I am seeking to leave world liberated from painted cake. Angle of justice parade sleuthing down the road, dissipating all form, creature void of name, refusing to take shape. Free of philosophical, political, mythical, lyrical, parallaxical, spiritual, autobiographical, psychological minds, and spirit break. Slide up iridescent and go crawl down on your knees down the shape-shifting avenue of Mercury's in-betweens. When the gods of communication descended onto this planet originally, they were thieves, saints and starvers seeking mercy upon souls where one spirit starts and stops another is not told. Conspiracy from birth till casket, no time to think, highly unusual to suggest governments seeking an end to this conspiracy unflinchingly do the opposite of what the experts say, of what officials say. The officials are still placing white lilies in tall towers with doormen, and the builder has been on shift for the past 72 hours. Eternally, and sometimes, and approximately, the robes of emperors shake in the presence of deeper shine. This is when they may cease lying. This makes belonging to opposition camps dangerous, as you must always oppose. I was out toiling in a chemical field when a man woke me to ask for more of the little copper pennies. I told him I had none, and he pretended not to hear me. The wind filled my mouth, and I sang to dispel him. I was told walking at night was instant decapitation, and all steel lambs, bread, and floods are born from the red fume cloud, little painted beans falling out of ice lips, and so, if was a charade. The greatest men have gone unknown, you wanted them spoken more clearly. My hideous skepticism, said Arthur Rimbaud, poetry jumped out of a Celtic sea, a gypsy flea. Liberty pursued must flee. The de-arrest looked like this, with all of them running back and forth across the Brooklyn Bridge, shape-shifting moment to moment. He could turn himself evil, he could turn himself good. Bearing prophecies and suggestions to the state, the signs speaking overhead thrust down into cement where spiritual starvers went jumping down. The process of being saved. Hello. You're here, we hear you. The process of being saved by his comrades, with them pulling on his bottom half and the state gnawing at his mind and posture. Our protagonist had a taste of an off-world. Though he woke in a cell block, he later transformed his cells and by night played music for the governor and was back on his tricks, roaming parks past the final hour, talking to night and to people he said were really there. He had gotten through the de-arrest a tiny lick taste of freedom, and he was set off and spun out on the feeling of it. At any time he needed, he could shut his eyes and access the feeling of escape, illuminated, be him at the summit or in the valley. The lid of arrest and confinement had blown off, the valve forever opened. No more would he walk like a silent cat concealed among his exploding visions. And if he was destroyed now, in ecstatic flight, so what? At least he would have seen them, his visions, tasted on the rim of the blast. It didn't matter to him now where he sat. Be him at the summit or in the valley, he was reckless by design, and he had to follow his own nature. Liberty pursued must flee, let go of fiery sadness called abandoned blue desire, 'cause he's whispering from some other ether that we still have work to do. Thank you, and thank you, Fury, for all this and everyone contributing. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Nolan. So many layers.
Yeah, I keep going too. I'll stop there.
All right. Give it up, Nolan. Courtney Stepper in the building.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for having me. Thanks you, Fury, for considering me. Thank you for motivating me to get up and create during these crazy times. I needed that. I wrote this new joint, put it over a drill beat because they're hot right now, so let's see what happened with it.
Axel.
Yeah, check it. What? Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Check it. What? Yeah. Check it. Yo. Niggas are sick of the virus. This shit is real. Fuck how you feel. Niggas is dying. This ain't a flick. No motion pick. Look with your iris. The government lying. My patients they trying. People are suffering. Fauci ain't stuttering. Shit Trump is uttering. Shit Trump is uttering. Pooping mothering. Amongst some other things. Yeah, like a swift kick in the ass. Bitch, I do. Yeah, let's pull that back, That's a brand new. One more time.
Axel.
Yeah.
Run that back! Run that beat back!
Pull up. Bra, bra.
Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, right here. Check it. Yo. Niggas are sick of the virus. This shit is real. Fuck how you feel. Niggas is dying. This ain't a flick. No motion pick. Look with your iris. The government lying. My patients they trying. People is suffering. Fauci ain't stuttering. Shit Trump is uttering. Pooping mothering. Amongst some other things, like a swift kick in the ass. Bitch, I get lit off the gas, then I take off leaving ash. Sweet chin music when I crash. Think I won't do it, nigga, bet me cash. Imagine getting paid to whip that ass, but I won't throw it all away for that jabroni. I'm too busy looking out for family and the homies, and these politicians, they always gonna be phony. So you gotta find the truth even on your lonely. Wake up, new nigga got shot. You think it's part of a plot. Live life, be good, get got. So get this money, why not? Cutthroat till I get to the top. Then ride this shit out on a yacht that could probably fill up your block. But what about my niggas on lock? Give my people PPE or just fucking let them free, cause they probably locked up about some weed. Cops tripping over leave, using all the tricks up in their sleeve. They get you the bargain for some pleas, even though you can't afford the fees for the lawyers that you need. That shit is systematic, and they experts at it. They trying to strike a nerve and have you stuck like addict. We try to take a knee, somehow that started static. But what if we pull up to they courthouses with the mat? Niggas is sick of this virus, this shit is real. Fuck how you feel, niggas is dying. This ain't a plague, no motion pick. Look through your iris. The government lying. My patients they trying. People are suffering, Fauci ain't stuttering. Shit Trump is uttering, pooping mothering. amongst some other things, like a swift kick in the ass. Bitch, I get lit off the gas, then I take off liver ash. Sweet chin music when I crash. Think I won't do it, nigga, bet me cash. Imagine getting paid to whip that ass, but I won't throw it all away for that jabroni. I'm too busy looking out for family and the homies, and these politicians, they always gonna be phony. So you gotta find the truth, even on your lonely. Still flexing cause it's a new day. Don't know what I'ma do today. Don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday. Started mixing Henny with the Douce, cause when Ox stopped selling me a Luce, the fat lady starting up on music. Who knew the end of the world be so Tuesday? But Stepper still step into it, just for all the New York who show up for work. Even though you ain't paid with your work, you the hero we do not deserve. The people in charge, they must have some nerve. Next time you vote, remember to swerve. I used to have hope, but niggas don't learn. Throwing the rope and watching them burn. Give what you give and take what you earn. Live and let live for peace in return. Or let die and get high to get by, cause no lie, this shit hard. This shit hard. This shit. Axel Beats. Quarantine raps. Had to keep it real one time.
Axel.
PPE for incarcerated people. Donate, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Nice.
I got one more joint. Got one more joint I can play for y'all. Let's see. Yeah, whoa, yeah, yo, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, yo, scan like Billy, yo, I'm a artist, I'm a artist, I'm a artist, I'm a artist. All these new hoes, yeah, they want me, cause I look good and got this money. They be at the shows, at the parties, anything, everything I say is funny. I'm a artist, I'm a artist, I'm a artist. They all want me. Yo, one foot in the game, one foot in the air. Scared money don't make no money, but y'all think I'm fucking weird. Yeah, I spit hot flame, bitch get over here. Once I'm done with this, I'll be over there. No, I ain't no follower, not tryna be no leader. It work every time when I tell her I won't leave her. Pick that bitch to work, then I made her a believer. She thought I was an idiot, I knew she was a schemer. Artist, I'm a artist, I'm a artist, I'm a artist. All these new hoes, yeah, they want me, cause I look good, ain't got this money. Yeah, hold up.
Ready?
Enter to the realm of unbound self-expression. Hope whatever I do that the art never lessens. Pay my dues from the start, learned all my lessons. Fell into it with real niggas, what a blessings. Yeah. Yeah, catch my breath for that one. Pull that one back. Pull that one back. Pull that part right back. Yeah, check it.
Ready?
Enter to the realm of unbound self-expression. Hope whatever I do that the art never lessens. Pay my dues from the start, learned all my lessons. Fell into it with real niggas, what a blessings. Do you know the history of a real MC? Even though I see the worth of an MP3. Feeling like my mind, body and soul MPG. Feeling like this life unsustainable to be. Trying to be the man who's unattainable to be. Should I sell my soul for a show on MTV? For a new house and a shiny movie? Microphone check, write them checks for me. Poor Deuce for the dead homies. Deuces to the niggas who tried beheading me. Check it, yo. Your disrespect will result in penalties. That's all I got for y'all for tonight. Thank you for having me. That was fun. PPE for incarcerated people. Donate, y'all.
I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you.
Yeah. Give it up one more time. Courtney Stepper. That was dope. Man, you need to record. Definitely record that first song. You might have a hit on your hands.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Far too kind.
For real, though. That was good.
That was fun. I needed that. Thank you.
Yeah. And I hope not to put you on the spot, but shout out to your mom, too. Courtney's mom is a nurse, so I just want to give her a shout out real quick.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Shout out to my partner, DJ Sam, who helped DJ the last Die Jim Crow party. She uses this studio as a classroom too, from teaching from home or whatever magic they doing. Shout out to teachers, nurses, and everybody keeping this going right now. PPE for incarcerated people.
Definitely appreciate that. All right. So, moving right along. I'm Fury. I'm hosting tonight because Maxwell Melvins is sick. I'm just praying he's all right. But he wanted to be here, sends his love to everybody, and I'm just carrying the torch. So, with that said, Maserati E is on his way up next, but he is just still setting up. He has a slight delay. So, Helly Jelly, any chance you want to do your thing now? You want to kill it? All right. So, let me introduce you guys, though.
You got an echo.
Helly Jelly is a two-person.
I put an echo on now, so it's in there. It's for you.
It's just for you, Courtney. So they sent me this bio that says they're a two-person based musical food substitute. But I also just want to give them my own personal intro because the singer you're about to hear I've known since I was like this tall. We went to elementary school together. So big shout out to Ludwig Persick on the vocals, and on the bass. Shout out to you too. I don't know you yet, but definitely appreciate you being here. And I'm just excited to see what you got. So take it away.
Thank you. Oh, just it's a big delay. But I don't know if you remember. You gave me the inside scoop on all the Nikes. You gave me my first tickle of the Smiths.
Oh shit! Give me two purrs. Jason, Jared, you know what I'm talking. Can't wait to get to stumping in my Air Force Ones. They should do a Air Force Ones mashup with something from the Smiths.
I'm sure it's there.
Probably, yeah.
I'm sure. All right, so we're going to play two songs.
And I'm sure Morrissey hates it, too.
Yeah, it's made of leather.
Unless that's a vegan, yeah.
Right.
Sure. So we're playing two ballads. We're going to do a cover after we play our own song. Here we go. Should live our lives low. We deny our lives. Oh, baby, you can die, it's alright. We should disappear, love. We should reappear. Oh, you can die, it's alright. You can die, it's alright. Feeling sorry. Baby, feeling sorry again. Look me in the eyes, love. Am I so unwise? Oh, maybe it's the way I'm today. We should take a flight, love, so you can run away. Park the ship in a bay. Maybe you can die, it's alright. Can die, it's alright. Baby, feeling sorry. Baby, feeling sorry again. Feeling sorry. Baby, feeling sorry again. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the parlor. And later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. And then later, a movie too, and then home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day. Problems all left alone. Weekenders on our own. It's such fun. Just a perfect day. You made me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone good. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You're gone to me, just watch your soul. 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 Peace. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
The
Please
man.
donate. There's a link on the website in big letters says donate. And a little goes a long way. Thank you.
Helly Jelly.
Helly Jelly, y'all.
Give it up. Lou Reed would be proud. Hey, Maserati E. What's going on?
Yo, what's the deal? What's up with it?
What's up? What's up?
Man, finally able to get it set up. Was having some technical difficulties, but we got it all figured out.
It's all good. Welcome.
Dope and stuff. Thanks for having me again, man. For real.
For sure. Yeah, it's an honor.
Yeah, definitely.
So let me give you a little intro if that's cool. I feel like at this point I could just spit it off the dome, but I do want to respect what you sent me. So Maserati E, aka Eric Abercrombie, is an Emmy-nominated artist, filmmaker, and social justice activist. He plans to change the world by changing the way we view the world. So I'm very excited to see what you got in store. I've been watching his weekly videos. Definitely check out E's weekly videos. He does these awesome things on YouTube, mostly guitar, vocal, and it's just really good stuff. So thrilled to have you back, and take it away, my friend.
Definitely, man. Thank you for that intro, too. For real. It's all love, man. It's so serious. So this song right here, this song is actually one that you can catch on my YouTube channel right now. The most recent release, which is called Identity. So with that, I hope y'all like this. Yeah. Please feel me. Yeah. Yeah. No lie. Yeah. Don't lose sight of who you are. Emotions are blinded, but so are stars. Nobody's perfect, I'm certain we are lost. Love who you are, be you. Love who you are, be you. Who are you? Am I? Who are we? Have you perceived individually? It's your identity. But do you know what's in? And because you are you and I am me, that means we are individually unique. Yourself is the best way to be. Love who you are, be you. You. I know there's some fear seeing everything more clearer, cause it'll change what they see when they look in the mirror. And if you say you love yourself, are you sure? How can you love you like that? I know. Do you know who you are, or are you finding yourself? Are you so focused on flaws that you blinding yourself? Run all out of yourself, you gotta be real. Look behind your imperfections and perfect the way it feel to be comfortable in your own skin. Far from insecure, mistaken honesty with arrogance is kinda immature, cause you can stop without trying with swagging and voluntary. I'm by myself like a cell of solitary confinement. Vibing with like-minded folks, the type that stay the same through the flames and don't change with the smoke. Clear, the type of person that I'm trying to describe can be identified by one word, real, yeah. So don't lose sight of who you are. Emotions are blinded, but so are stars. Nobody's perfect, I'm certain we are flaws. Love who you are, be you. Love who you are, be you. Who are you? Am I? Who are we? Have you perceived individually? It's your identity. But do you know what's in? And because you are you and I am me, that means we are individually unique. Yourself is the best way to be. Love who you are, be you. Love who you are, be you. Yeah. Am I really the person that I used to be? No longer identifies me. Oh, redemption. Am I really the person that I used to be? No longer identify me. No lie, no lie, no lie. So don't lose sight of who you are. Emotions are blinded, but so are stars. Nobody's perfect, I'm certain we are flaws. Love who you are, be you. Love who you are, be you. Who are you? Am I? Who are we? Have you is your identity. But do you know what's seen? And because you are you and I am me, that means we are individually unique. Yourself is the best way to be. Love who you are, be you. Love who you are, be you.
Hey.
That was fire.
We got time for one more? Cool. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm kind of nervous for this one, right? This is gonna be like literally the world premiere of this one. Ain't nobody ever heard this one yet. There's some new stuff, fresh off the press.
Oh shit.
Well, not fresh off the press. I wrote it when I still was incarcerated in San Quentin a couple months ago, which is a trip, right? But yeah, it's called the 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. For sure. So that's what we working with. Vibe with me. Alright, let's get it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Without no plan, how you gonna move? How you gonna move? Without no plan, what you gonna do? How you gonna move? Without no plan, what you gonna do? How you gonna move? If you don't understand the way things work in life, some of the obstacles we face are by design. So much you blind to the disguise, yeah. With proper preparations, purpose, performance every damn time, no lie. How you gonna succeed without a plan, man? Waiting on the dream is a sad man. Trying to make more bands in the band. Can't put the upside down like a handstand. When you pursue your checklist, move a reckless soul. Prove your efforts better than before. Chase your passion, take the action to blow. Just don't move too fast and take time to grow. Yeah, don't fall into the trap. Let your mind rise above it. Look for the signs and hurt. Take the time to master your craft. Learn how to start a company. Learn how to be a CEO. And we can see communities, economies begin to grow. If we start shifting perspectives as a collective, we ain't gotta worry no more. We can create our own jobs with the same skills that you got from the black. You be so dope. But the big difference, far less likely to get killed to sit to prison. These are the type of things that we gotta teach and listen. Let's create a system to defeat the system. First, we gotta quit assisting the system. We design to divine and conquer. Know that we divine and possess a mind that can conquer anything, even the many demons to be impossible. We can stop a problem because together we're unstoppable. We just gotta see that. Can't be blind to that fact. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Without no plan, how you gonna move? How you gonna move? Without no plan, what you gonna do? How you gonna move? Without no plan, how you gonna move? What you gonna do? If you don't understand the way things work in life, some of the obstacles we face are by design. So much you blind to the disguise, yeah. But proper preparation, purpose, performance every damn time, no lie, yeah. Hopefully y'all like that. That's some new stuff. Still gotta finish it a little bit. So good.
Yeah. Give it up one more time. Maserati E. Serious fire. Appreciate you premiering that song for us.
Definitely. Thank you. For sure. It's super appreciated. You don't even understand even having the opportunity to do something like this. But ultimately for the cause as well. For sure. Like, let's run it up. And let's get that PPE in there because it's definitely needed. I got some dogs that's still in there and they scared, for real. So whatever we can do, let's push on the real.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the problem is definitely not going down anytime soon in the prisons. So far we've sent over 9,000 masks and we just want to keep going because of that problem persisting. So, you know, we're just going to keep doing it.
Thank you for that, for real, because, man, there's so many people out there that really don't give a shit. So, that actually operating out of a genuine place and all that, like, man, on behalf of a bunch of people, I'm sure I can speak for them. Thank you for everything. And everybody else that's involved in making it happen as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, actually, BL hit me up maybe a couple months ago when this was all starting to get crazy. And she was like, man, we got to do something, you know? And at the time, I was like, I was honestly feeling kind of helpless because I just didn't know what, as a record label, we could do. But the more we talked and the more it festered in my mind, I was like, let's just do our own thing. Because what better way than to always do your own thing when it comes to bureaucracies, right? You got to just get in where you fit in. So we started this April 13th, and it's gone really well so far, thanks to all of you. So thank you to all our performers, all the people who've donated, shared. Just appreciate you guys so much.
Definitely.
All right. Well, so Maxwell Melvins was going to be hosting, and he's really sick. He can't make it. I'm up next, so I'm just going to read the little intro that I wrote for myself. Just to ease in, because I'm a little bit nervous too. It is hard to like host and play, but I'm making excuses. Anyway, when not consumed with DJC records, Fury Young gets his kicks playing guitar and singing about things that make him and others feel free. So, with that being said, let's see what we got. All right, this song is called Ohio, and this is for Anthony McKinney, Mark Springer, and Charles Williams, and everyone else right now in Ohio, locked up and free too. All right, I'm dealing with a shitty ass headphone cable. It's one of those things you gotta like turn it one way for it to even work. You've all been there. I know you know the feeling. All right. There it goes again. Great day, like rain, for the spirits up above, but you make it that way. They say, yes, son, but first you must pay. I need food down my throat. I need clothes. I was perplexed by the answer they gave. I said, even up above, how come you living that way? They said, we ain't, but we are a reflection of you. Now that you do know this, we will rain on you. Ohio, 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 Ohio. And the rain came down till it formed a great river. And the Seneca tribe, it calls it Ohio. Kept going until it became the sea. All over the land there was the Ohio. Ohio, Ohio, and it rained free people who were all equal. And they danced in that color beneath the non-purpose. They chanted songs about nothing, just like now I am doing. Or am I just kidding? Now I'm feeling like the green river. I'm slipping on you to see. I am you, you are. We are, you are.
Thank you.
I'm trying to go to Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Man, I'll just say it. Don't you hate Zoom? I just hate Zoom. Like, there's nothing like performing in front of real people. It's a really weird feeling to do a song and then just hear nothing. But anyway, still grateful. Very, very grateful. Let's see. Check, check. Thumbs up if the vocal sounds all right. I got this photo in my mind for shouting. Right. And there's so much in my sight in spite of night. So get away, driver, drive faster. Hit me with that lava volcano. Out on these hollow trees and take you to another spot. It's like the kind of flow I got insane on. Chaining all these poles, fly train on. They don't know how Holland is. Time to begin to break. Click, click, go the hammer back. Quick hits so they know I'm tagging. Oh my safety, oh no. Oh my safety, oh no. Swashbuck, get me on my dragon. I swallow stitches on my axis. But the sorrow within most vision. Why? Baby, I'm floating on a rhythm maintain. Token on the train, we drain on my brain. Every tone floating late. Right. And swallowing my pride. Put your lighters in the air for that mental light. For that mental light. And why system of a down? Yes or no? And five got me in the show. Bruce said there was a price to pay, and the big man played on ties that bind. And I was just hollow in my ride with a story by my side. Route 99, Route 99, Route 99. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right. So after doing a set, I'm just gonna jump right back into host mode. It feels
That was
funny.
fire. That was fire. Basking it, bro. That was
Thank
good.
you. Thanks, Court. Coming from you, I know that's genuine, so I appreciate it. So, how you guys feeling, by the way?
Excellent, bro. Excellent, bro.
Hey, my man. What's up?
Freddie,
What's going on? How are you?
I'm excellent, man. I'm doing very, very well, bro. This is super dope, super inspiring to see all these artists, man.
Appreciate that. And appreciate your donation too. Thank you so much.
You got it, man. All the time.
So actually, you're up next.
Oh, that's cool.
But let me give you a proper introduction, okay?
For sure.
All right. Is BL around? I'm going to introduce the next three performers, actually. I'm not sure where Michael Austin is, but I am going to introduce him because his spirit is with us. I know that. All right. So our next three performers are very special. Jared Kemp is our first one. And Jared, I just made up your bio, actually, Jared. Jared is an actor from Harlem, New York. Represent. And his brother Jason is here with us. Hey, Jason. Jared has appeared in several film and TV shows, including The Godfather of Harlem. Makes sense, right? Blue Bloods.
Yeah. No, I try to stick with Bruce. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Jared's also been in Blue Bloods and Luke Cage, and he also raps. So we'll just see what happens with that.
I mean, a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
After Jared, if he shows up, is Michael Austin, who is a soul singer from Baltimore, Maryland. He began his path as a musician while in prison, where he served 27 years for a murder he did not commit and was later exonerated for. Michael has performed for venues large and small and has released 2 solo albums. So definitely big shout out to Michael. I hope you can tune in, and I hope you're all right wherever you are. But you will be missed if you can't, and hopefully we'll get you on next time. And last but far from least is BL Shirelle, who is the deputy director of Die Jim Crow Records, and her debut album, Asada Troy, will be dropping June 19th. Great album. Great album. Also, on Thursday, we will be releasing the first single from that record, and we'll have the pre-order available for the record itself. So it's going to be an exciting week for us at Die Jim Crow. We can't wait for you to hear the first single off Asada Troy and see the music video. It's really fucking good. So with that being said, Jared Kemp, I turn it over to you.
Oh yeah, what's going on, Fury? My name is Jared. I'm just gonna be reading a little monologue called "Permanent Collection" by Thomas Gibbons. So put yourself in my place. You're driving along Spencer Avenue on your way to the Foundation. It's a glorious day. Sun shining, trees blazing with autumn color, and you're in your favorite car. You pass a 7-Eleven and you see a police cruiser waiting to pull out of the parking lot. And no sooner does the thought appear in your mind, the acknowledgement that it's been a while for you, quite a while, in fact, and that you are not just due, but overdue. No sooner does the thought exist than you hear the bleat of his siren and see his lights dancing in your rearview mirror. All right, you think. The universe has decided to give you one of its periodic reminders, and it is today, this day of all days. You pull over and watch the cop get out of his car. A corner of your mind automatically runs down the checklist, the one your father drummed into you and that you've drummed into your son. Your daughter as well, of course, but especially your son because he just turned 17, that dangerous age when feeling is quicker than intellect. Keep your hands in sight. Don't make any unexpected movements. Address him as officer. You roll down your window. Well, is there a problem, officer? You say, of course you know what the problem is, driving while black, but there's a script to be followed in these encounters and you are following it. Is this your car, sir? He asks. Of course you know what he's thinking. You're a prize specimen, a black man in a Jag. And behind that question is a series of other questions he wants to ask. The real questions. Is that your suit? Are those your hand-lasted English shoes? Is this your life? But he's sticking to the script too. Yes, it is, you say. May I see your registration, please? Certainly, you reply, and you reach into your pocket slowly. Of course. This is the first moment when the index of danger ticks upward. You take out your wallet and hand him the card. He studies it for a moment, then asks, may I ask where you're going, sir? You're about to answer when a feeling comes over you, a feeling of indignation. No, not that, or not only that. It's there, certainly, but it's mixed with something else. The realization of where you're going, yes, and what that means. The triumph it represents. It's a dangerous feeling, and you recognize it immediately, a feeling to be resisted. But it sweeps across the barrier of your caution like an overpowering flood, and you decide that today, on this day of all days, you are going to depart from the script. Well, officer, you say, the fact is that legally, you don't have the right to ask me where I'm going. Behind his green sunglasses, his eyes narrow. You can't see them, of course, but you don't have to. You sense it. This guy is transparent to you. But because this is a special day, I'll answer your question. I'm going to the Morris Foundation on Church Lane. Yeah, you've heard of the Morris. I'm sure, but perhaps you've never been there. It's the largest, most important collection of Impressionist art in the world, right here in your own backyard. And the reason I'm going there is that I've just been appointed the new director. And so you'll be seeing my car quite often. Now, officer, what I would like you to do is this. I'd like you to go back to your station and put a description of this car on the bulletin board. Burgundy 2003 Jaguar, license plate number ARY3427. Make sure all of your fellow officers see it. Tell them to memorize it. Because the next cop who pulls me over for being black is going to have his ass sued for a truly staggering amount of money. You hold out your hand. May I have my registration back, please? Oh, it's sweet. It's stupid, too. You realize, unfathomably stupid. If your son told you he had done anything like what you just did, you would. The cop stands there, studying you. And you recognize that look on his face, the same look you would see on the faces of other executives in the company, white executives early in your career. The dismaying realization that they had underestimated you. And now they found themselves standing still while you're moving up. You can hear the questions running through the cop's mind as clearly as if he's thinking it out loud. He's never heard of the Morris Foundation. Could you be telling the truth? You obviously have money. Are you politically connected? Can you hurt him with a well-placed phone call? Are you a lawyer? You've reached the moment you love. The telling moment when it all becomes clear who's won and who's lost. He'll ask you to step out of the car, not to handcuff you after all. You haven't done anything, but to spread eagle you on the hood and pat you down. A roadside display of humiliation. Or he'll give you your registration card and go on his way. Later on, over a beer in the cop's favorite bar, or maybe in someone's basement, somewhere safe, he'll tell all his buddies about the uppity nigga he stopped today. Or he'll say nothing. Nothing at all. And you watch his face. And you see the decision. Without a word, he hands you your card, walks back into the cruiser, and drives off. You sit for a moment, regrouping. Then you go on your way. Down the quiet, tree-lined streets of Ridgewood, past the old, expensive houses regarding you from behind their emerald lawns, and go through the gate of the foundation. You park. You walk up the marble steps to the huge oak door. Yes, that is my car. Yes, these are my shoes. Yes, this is my suit. And yes, this is my life. Thank you, y'all. Shout outs to BL. Yeah. Shout outs to BL. Shout outs to Anthony McKinney. Shout outs to Melvin Maxwell. Shout outs to Fury, of course, for headlining this. Everybody, make sure you go online. Go to diejimcrow.com. donate. Let's get these PPEs in these prisons. I already put my money where my mouth is, so everybody else do the same. You feel me? Thank you.
Oh man, Michael just called me. His sister just had a heart attack, so he can't make it. Damn. Give it up one more time for Jared, though. Appreciate you. I have to ask, because so BL, oh, there you are. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Cool, because I was going to say, Jared, you kind of got me excited. I wanted to hear you spit. BL just got off work, so I thought she was going to be a little late. What's up, Mo?
Not much. I'm still actually on. I decided to just run my reports after because I didn't want to be freaking out, you know, anxiety issues.
Yeah.
I'm good. How is everybody?
Doing good.
Good.
That was great. I loved it. That was amazing.
But wait, don't let him go that easy. Jared, you want to spit something?
Nah, BL's about to tear it up. I don't want to.
All right.
I'm not trying to go before her and then she spit it, tear the whole shit down. Hell no, you ain't gonna set me up, bro.
Fair enough.
I'm not really that nice. Not that nice.
She fronting.
All right, guys. So I'm just gonna play y'all a couple records because I'm not, you know, ready. Like I said, I was at work, so I wasn't able to get my sound as how I wanted. And I want you guys to actually hear the songs kind of for what they are, you know. So these are 2 songs off my upcoming album, Asada Troy. His first song is called Generational Curse. So I hope that you guys like it.
Wait, there's a whole nother fucking body in the basement, dog. A whole fucking other body in the basement. With all these fucking fleas. All these fucking fleas, dog. It's like when you came in the basement, it was like a door like this, but you come in, it's like a larger room, and it's like next door is the basement. I never go that far, like,
had to strip from resolve. Dirty 38s that revolved. I was armed at an early age. Say my grace even if I starve. Cause through grace I evolved. Just from bagging up on dirty plates. Switching tags up on them jersey plates. They say it's the road to riches or pearly gates. Depending on what turn you take. Depending if you learn to swerve and break. We all came on certain traits. I watch my lady dominate her workplace. And still feeling need the premise straight. Assimilated so I shake my dreads in honor of my curly mane. Do it for margarine and do it for curly mate. Blood pressure equivalent to this murder rate. With sugar levels that's sending them to attorney rates. I gotta update the price on my life insurance rates. Big patriots never late for that early grave. Getting calls before the morning break. Unsure if they got them on my way. It's a cycle that I swore I break. See my son's torture trace. Praying he abort the fate. Thursday selling rollies just for shorty trait. Gotta connect in the kitchen, she give me okay. Gotta connect with the minute, they call him Jose. I got a tester score and she say okay. They come up in the summer like it's a cold day.
every day we used to go on the street, like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, that was a normal smell to us, like, yo, what the fuck is that smell? Especially, what the fuck is that smell? Like, yo, something big, like,
How many people are sick?
like, God promise.
I'm really bored with the crack, man. But I can't help it, I get flashbacks. I need my flowers. I did a dime, came home and built a non-profit record label for those that still inside, still silent. Just being honest with my acknowledgement. Fuck you on a cookie, bitch. Yeah, chocolate chip, demolish it, then vomit it. Cause I don't even eat that kind of shit, but y'all can eat off my accomplishments. I don't follow the trend. I rock button up, corduroy collars and trim. Dread hats with plaid and polka dot on the brim. They say I'm out of style, I just call it unique. They say I'm in the law, I just need a few feet. You'll get stoned with a few feet if you come within 2 feet. I stay with the latest, I be packing in new heaps.
right, guys, that was Generational Curse. I'm gonna play another one for y'all too. I don't really know. I think I'm gonna wave it out. I think I'm gonna play Bestie. How you feel about that, Fury?
Yeah, try that one.
All right, all right. I'm gonna play Bestie for y'all.
Bestie, yeah. On your phone is your bestie, yeah. Let go of your phone is your bestie, yeah. Give a fuck about a nigga. Send me your phone is your bestie, yeah. Let go of your call me sis when you text me, yeah. Give a fuck about a nigga. Send me your phone is your bestie, yeah. You can call me sis when you text me, yeah. Send me your phone is your bestie. Should I be my right hand, but you my lucky lefty, yeah. Send me your phone is your bestie, yeah. You can call me sis when you text me, yeah. Strap them things right onto your belly, yeah. See you across the country in the next week, yeah. He said that you was queen, what a lesson, yeah. You do be making moves like that chess piece, yeah. He do be in the room looking stressed, yeah. While we be in the bed with the wet sheet. I got your shit, don't worry, you won't get her back. I'ma stretch her out, I ain't finna leave that shit intact. She throwing kegels tryna make that pussy snap back. But this a new era, baby, no cap, yeah. Said that's your girl and I'm cool with that, yeah. But that's my bitch, ain't no disputing that. I said, oh, that's your girl and I'm cool with that, yeah. But that's my bitch, ain't no disputing that. So send me in your phone, that's your bestie, yeah. You can call me sis when you text me, yeah. Send me in your phone, that's your bestie. Tryna be my right hand, but you my lucky lefty, yeah. Don't have that hoe, her little nigga. Like, you the only one kiss that little birth, my little nigga. You from dirt farm, little nigga. I'm from turf talk, shit real like she like war scars, not nerf ball. Dirt ball, little nigga on my third strike and I'm here. Gotta swing off the fences. That surfs off that curveball, get work off, I'm pitching, yeah. Said that's your girl and I'm good, yeah. But that's my bitch, we on some hood shit. We be on that no need to speak, it's understood shit. Never was my ride, man, I be up on that bullshit. We be on that insecure, that I'm sure shit. I be on that get the bitch, they never thought I could get, yeah. So say me in your phone, that's your bestie, yeah. You can call me sis when you text me, yeah. Say me in your phone, that's your bestie. Tryna be my right hand, but you my lucky lefty, yeah. Say me in your phone, that's your bestie, yeah. You can call me sis when you text me, yeah. Say me in your phone, that's your bestie. Tryna be my right hand, but you my lucky lefty, yeah. Oh, that's your girl, and I'm cool with it. But that's my bitch, ain't no disputing that. Oh, that's your girl, and I'm cool with it. But that's my bitch, ain't no disputing that.
All right, guys, that was Bestie. My fucking wife is over here out of control.
Wait. There's a whole nother fucking.
Thank y'all very much for coming. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank all the people who performed. I'm sorry that I couldn't be here, but you know, Dodge and Crow, we still broke, so I still have to go to work. But I will watch everybody on the playback. I really appreciate, you know, everybody taking the time to share their craft and, you know, actually share it with us. Hey. Yes. Shh. Okay. So guys, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. That's a good show, guys. Hey, you're back. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday. Why do I not hear you?
You can hear me now?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, now I hear you.
Everybody, this is my wife, Latoya, the #1 optician in Philadelphia, and she is formerly incarcerated, so I always gotta throw that up there. Hey.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Thank you, everybody. That's the show, guys.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shayla Miller, also known as Freddie June. I first want to thank DJC Records for asking me to take part in this. And I want to thank all of you for tuning in and hopefully donating to DJC's Records campaign to get PPE into prisons. I'm going to be singing a few songs from my first album that I put out a couple of months ago called I'll Become the Star in Your Glass Eye. And it's a collection of sketches and ideas for songs that I'm currently developing. And yes, if you're interested in listening to more of it, you can find it on my Bandcamp under the name of Freddie June. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. So this first song that I'm going to sing actually is not a part of the album. I completely forgot that I had it. And then just remembered the melody this week and then remembered that I made it. But I have been thinking a lot about love these days. Really, I'm always thinking about love, but especially these days. And really thinking about how expansive it is, really thinking about how powerful it is and how radical it is, and how necessary it is. So this song, although I talk about not being in the mood for love, it's a total lie, and I think that it just came from feeling, I guess, a bit intimidated by the real work of loving anyone or anything, which it is work. But I think it's important, and I think that it's important that we all be up to task to love truly. So here I go. I'm sitting in the mood to never fall in love again. I don't want a thing to do with losing sight of who I am. So pack it all up and put it to shame. I'm sorry we're closed now. We're going out of business. I said pack it all up and put it to shame. I'm sorry I'm closed now. I'm going out of business. Crust around your eyelids and itchy spots on your lower back. Don't put me where the fire is. Just drink it all and drink it fast. And pack it all up and put it to share. I'm sorry, I'm closed now. I'm going out of business. I said pack it all up and put it to share. I'm sorry, we're closed now. We're going out of business. I'm changing my mind. Please call me Clementine, but don't call me on Tuesday. 'Cause my baby's coming back. Her name is Ray J. And I don't wanna make her mad. Black Amy don't wear her hair down. Black Amy don't wanna smile. Black Amy, where you running to now? Black Amy, no, she ain't my child. You gotta pick up the pace to follow Amy. She ain't got no friends, not even family. She's been looking familiar since '83. God bless Miss Black Amy. Black Amy, they're taking our style. Black Amy, what do I do now? Black Amy, they're taking the lead, throwing us in the crowd. Black Amy, is this hatred? 'Cause man, it's foul. You've gotta pick up the pace to follow Amy. She ain't got no friends, not even family. She's been looking familiar since '83. God bless Miss Black Amy. The way your hair looks on most days, bruised tush and scatterbrained. My mother doesn't call, and I don't either. Can't find an end to this song. The way your lips took to mine last night. Thank you, now I'm hooked and I've lost my sight. My hair is growing thin. Sorry, the doctor's not in. Push me again. It's the perfect weather for someone to give me a kiss on the lips in your daddy's backyard. My ass against the fence, bitch, is what you call me, as I scream for more.